in this one. It's a relaxing railway building sim with some light puzzling, and it is a very relaxing and cozy game. This is Station to Station. It's one I've had my eye on for a while, and it's out now on Steam with a 10% discount. And this is a sponsored video, so if you want to check it out for yourself, check the link in the description. I'm MadMorph, this is my channel where I play indie games, so let's jump in for the first time to play Station to Station. Complete all 11 buildings. Oh. WASD. Mouse to move. Q and E. R to zoom. F. Hover. A wheat farm. It produces wheat. Buildings needed to be connected to a station. Press spacebar. Rotate. With Z or X. Ah, and it can be adjacent. Okay, nice. Place the second station. Okay. Oh, it's actually telling me where it should be. The mill requires wheat. Click on a connector station. Oh, hang on, sorry. Click on a connector on the station to build the railroad. These, there you go. Connected. Freight train. Oh, satisfying. And colour comes. The mill received wheat, and you got money. Receiving money unlocks new buildings. Ah, so it's actually kind of like a puzzle almost, but like a really relaxing one. Hover over the building again and see that it's completed. Yes. Each wheat farm can supply one mill, so the new wheat farm needs to be connected to a different mill than the one you already used. Okay, so there's a new wheat farm and a mill right here. Space, station, connector, at station. Put it to the side. Connect, connect. Ah, isn't that satisfying? Nice music too. And there it goes. I feel like if trains were all like that, more people would be train spotting because they look so good, don't they? Modern trains are kind of whatevs. So then we have this one. To connect to this one. Love the way the tracks fly down there like dominoes. Satisfying. New buildings. A new mill, and this here. And it could just go over, but I wonder if you could do, like, connecting stations, could you? It would cost more money, but it would look nicer. Start building from this station. Ah, tricky terrain ahead. Control the direction of your railroad by clicking on the highlighted area. Ah, you do little just turns. You don't need another station. This bridge is very expensive. Let's redirect the track through the canyon. Click on the railroad and insert an anchor point. Avoid building bridges by using anchor points to redirect the railroad through the highlighted canyon. Right. Ah, I just pull it. Oh, cool. And it loops around. And there goes the train. And another valley. Click the supply and demand. Check the supply and demand, excuse me. Milk produces milch. And so we want to go to 2 cheeseries with 2 milk. Cheese. Cheese, grommet. So let's have these here. Now I wonder if it would make the most sense if we come here with one and the other one comes here, anchors there and then goes in, right? Looping around. Level complete. Nice. First full level. That looks so pretty. Dog. Okay, number 2. Looks like there's a lot of levels. Complete all 14 buildings, create long railroads so that their lengths combined exceed 2,200 meters if you're going for the bonus challenge. So actually some replayability. You might want to play through in a chill way the first time and then go for stars after. We have a bakery that produces bread. The bakery needs flour from this mill, but this mill needs wheat first. From the wheat farm. So start this there. Wheat farm for you. We don't want to have a bridge though. Oh, hang on. And from the wheat farm, I wonder what the sort of dual tracks are. I'm just kind of putting them wherever right now, but we'll worry about that after, I suppose. Seems to be able to avoid a bridge there. I'm sure it'll teach us. Producing fish to take to the city. Let's build a station for you. You also need bread, milk, and cheese. Aha. And if we want to avoid a bridge, we'll come here. That's going to bring you bread. Nice. And then over here, something is under construction. And it is the cheesery from the dairy farm. Station. Station. There's no Bill and Ted. Bump. 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 Skudump. Stack. And then the city expanded. Oh, look. Cool. What is it now? Well, you have everything. A wheat farm, a bakery, and a mill. Cows. A horse. Look at that. Looks so good. Oh my god. Beautiful. What a shot. Turn my logo off because it's over that thing there. So wheat to the mill makes flour to the bakery. Wheat. Mill. Go. Flour. Bakery. Fishing. Okay. With this many new buildings, it can be hard to maintain a good overview. Press tab. Ah, there you go. Now you want bread, milk, cheese, fish. So I need to be able to bring you this. And I know that's expensive, but it seems like I'm blocked off from that way. So there's your bread. There's your fish. And right here, Can we, like, join these together somehow? Like, if I go to there, what happens if that connects somehow? I don't know. On one side have the cheese, and on the other side, not with a bridge. Not with a bridge, excuse you. Milk. All of the visuals are so satisfying. Scratches the itch. It's rewarding in a stimulating way, almost like in a sensory thing, like the sort of stuff popping onto the screen and showing you that you've done it. It's like, make brain happy. Next, we have complete all 14 buildings, end with at least 500 left for the fund challenge. Okay. We have a wheat farm. To get produces wheat, which we want to take to the mill. Let's go ahead and put it in a good spot. It's going to allow for a bit of movement. Start thinking a little bit ahead now. Avoid having a bridge. Oh, I need a station. And it looks like there's another building up there, so we're going to put this in a place where it could get to both. There. So now we're getting flour. Indirect connections. To save railroad costs, this bakery can receive flour indirectly via the last station at the wheat farm as it's already connected to a mill. So there. Oh, excuse me. So is that now getting it? Produces bread. Needs flour. Has flour. Also connect the dairy farm and the cheesery to the network. Resources can indirectly travel over many stations. Good to know. So that connects the dairy. And then we have coming through here to the cheesery. The cheesery now received milk. Lovely. I almost like want to sit on the train, you know, and have like a pleasant ride through the landscape. Just chugging along like a sort of ASMR relaxing loop. Connect the fishing docks to the city and network to connect everything to the city at once. So first, you bring you here. We have one grand loop connecting everything. We have restored nature to this land like some sort of godly druid. Got a bunch here. Guessing it wants us to do a bit of everything. Connect everything to the network. Shouldn't be a problem. Meow. The fishery. Let's see. So we're going to go up there on that one. So we can put that there. Connect you here. And then we want to connect both of these. Like so. The bakery to the cheesery, and the cheesery. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh, hang on. Actually, this line needs to connect here. Can I change it? Uh-oh. I need you to change. Can you change? Can you not move stuff once it's done? I want to like switch that line because we need to be able to come out and go to the city. I'm gonna have to build a bridge. No. Oh, no connection. This station's connected to a finished railroad and can't be moved or removed anymore. There's no like undo. Let's pretend that's not the mess that it is. Be a bit more careful. Oh, I was missing $9 for the fund, but I did get the star. 4. What's the best train ride you've ever been on? Let me know in a comment below. I went snowboarding in France like a long time ago, like over 10 years ago. And it was a 9-hour plus train ride from like Paddington, I think, in London, all the way through to like the mountains of France, which I'm guessing is the south. Or it's like towards Switzerland, wherever that is. My geography's not great. And it's, you know, you think, oh my god, 9 hours on a train, that's, you know, that's like a long flight, a long haul flight just to get to France somewhere, but it's really gorgeous. Once you get into the sort of countryside and you're seeing mountains and especially the snowy areas, you're like, oh my gosh. Makes the 9 hours worth it. And once you just like get in your kind of zone, it's fine. Right, let's start building. Connect these up. Bring you down here. So this would be what? 108 to do that. And how much would it cost if you literally just went straight there? 118. So, I mean, is it really 104 with a direct route with 2 bridges? Hang on. So if I'm messing around and doing all of this, the track is so much longer. It's 106. But I do... So it just makes more sense to go direct here, doesn't it? The 100... Oh, wait, hang on. I think the... No, that is with the bridge cost added in. Like, that's cheaper, just to do that. You're about to create an expensive bridge and break the star challenge. Route rails around cliffs by using anchor points. I don't mind about the star challenge. I want it to look nice. It was cheaper. Okay. Oh, we've got to connect the bakery. So then it's... I guess it's like this one is a challenge for blah, 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 blah. Routing it around is the whole point, because surely this, that's going to be cheaper. 196. I would assume would be cheaper than this, but let's find out. Not an expert, you know. 90, 100, 197. Oh, I can do it without that bridge though. I can do it without that bridge. I'm sure of it. I'm sure I can. looks like the station's just in the wrong place. There you go, 156. Okay. And then I can get out of there on the other side. Watch this. Beautiful. And then... where else are we trying to get to? You've got flour, you've got wheat and flour, you're producing wheat. Ah, I see the wheat farm. Don't we already have a wheat farm there? Trying to get to. We just got to connect everything up. Zoom. Look at that for a nice straight line. Perfect. And then let's bring you in here. I think we're going to come up this way by the looks of things. So if I can make it so you can turn off that way. Schwow. And then we have a city that needs bread, milk, cheese, and fish. So we'll bring this down here and we're going to connect it. There, got to make sure it's connected. Which is now supplying bread from this network. A network of wheat farms and bakeries. And you need the same here in this city. You can connect bread. And here we have the fishery for fish. And I'm guessing up and around there will be the rest of the stuff you need. And here is your fish. The little slight water bridge. Really satisfying. I'm liking this so far. It's, you know, I was kind of curious how this one was going to go, but the way that it is, where it's got this kind of structure to it of like, hey, this thing needs these, almost like a village building element to it, drives the rest of the game forward, which is this kind of relaxing placing of tracks and restoring the area and just things looking nice. But if it was purely a sandbox, that may get tiresome for some, where you're like, well, where am I placing these? Why am I placing them? But it's got this sort of mechanic that drives you forward in terms of supplying the stuff. And that's great. That's going to bridge up there, isn't it? So here we collect the dairy. And if we bring the dairy to the cheesery here, that's going to supply everything. And we want to do the same over here. Oh, no, go back. Cheesery and dairy. And then we just need... Ah, so see, if you were doing the challenge, you would need to come through here. Come down to the city. Which may still be the best way, but what's it going to cost there for bridges? We're looking at 387 or 148. I mean, let's just do that. It looks nice. Bridges are fine. That connects the city up, since we already skipped on that challenge. It looks so pretty when you're done. Got the train coming in. I actually love the sound of trains. It's definitely something that I've been wanting to find time to explore in my podcast, is using the sound of trains to help people fall asleep, because I find it so peaceful and cozy, and this game is just absolutely proving that point. Being on a train's nice. Actually, get the gentle rocking as well. I would love it if we could ride the trains in this. Use cards to reduce the cost of railroads. Just like new buildings, cards can be obtained after connecting resources. Many different cards have their own unique usage. Cheap rails, if enabled, consumes card. Rail costs half the regular price. Enabled. Ah, it consumes it on the next created railroad. It's not like a permanent thing. So if you have a particularly long rail, and it says bridges stay the same price. Like this looks like a long connection, doesn't it, initially? From this fishing dock to this city is long, long, long. So you'd use the cheap rail there. And what would be 163 is 82. Nice. Go get your fish. I drew a cheap bridges this time. Ah. I see. So now you might be thinking, well, I've got to go up there, right? Consumes card on next created railroad. Bridges cost 33%. So we are trying to get to here. Looks like something's going to build up here, so let's have a little ability to go up there. I can only do it once by the looks of things. Can I preemptively build the station, I wonder? Like, something is definitely being built there. Let's experiment here. It says no building connection, but what if? Oh, it's too expensive. Use cheaper. Ah, I see. I have very limited money. Dun 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 dun. So I have to go straight up there, really. Oh, that's still too expensive. Just go straight there, I guess. It's just showing me that I can afford stuff better with cards. And the mill needs wheat. Amount of money. I've done something wrong here. Reload that checkpoint. Okay. Cheap bridges. Ah, it's giving me another cheap rail card. I didn't have that before for some reason. There we go. So, up here. So you can use both at the same time. And that makes things much easier, of course. I was wondering if it was possible to... Like, obviously that mill needs to go there. I think what we're going to have to do is use cheap bridges for here to afford it. And cheap rail for here. I just wish I could already put a station there. There we go. That's how you do it. Now a little bit of the puzzle aspect coming in. So what is this? bakery. I would have liked to have built that on there. So we're currently getting fish. But shouldn't the mill... Ah, the mill and the wheat, but we need a bakery to actually make that. Okay, got some cards. Oh, the bakery's right here. I guess... Yeah, like if I could just put a station there. I guess what I will do is create a new line. It's all my money. Cheap rails. Too expensive. I have 65, so I can't actually afford to put a new station in. Wheat. Cheesery. Can I bring the cheese? I don't have the dairy yet. I need to get the bread somehow to you. Oh, it's too expensive. I don't know how to make that any cheaper. And you can't disconnect stuff, right? Like once it's done, it's done. Already connected, can't be moved or removed, so you kind of have to try it again, I think. Not sure if this is the right way to play, but giving it a go. Okay. So it puts you at the last checkpoint, so it hasn't done my thing there yet, actually. So now I can do it how I want to do it. With a cheap rail to here. And hopefully a cheap rail to there. Which is now going to bring bread, which gives us some money. Nice. No shooter, no shooter. And then... So next we would like either milk or cheese. We have a dairy farm and a bakery. Don't need the bakery. We have a wheat farm and the cheesery. So I need to connect the dairy farm and the cheesery to this line. So we will use station and cheap bridges and cheap rails and bring you... Ooh. I wonder if I could actually sweep you around the back there. Yes! Because I'm going to want to come out of here. Or I can actually come out of this one. I don't actually need to use that station. And connect the cheesery. Cheesery is such a... like... sounds like such a made-up thing of... like a fantasy thing. Oh, that's where they make the cheese in the cheesery. It just sounds very... cute. And then I can connect that. Let me use cheap rails though. I finally have some money, we don't want to spend it all. Although maybe I should be saving the cards when it's a particularly long track. You gotta think ahead a little bit. Look at that, is that for dairy? A dairy tank? It is, look, it's got a milk bottle on it. So cool. What else do you need? You've got everything. At each unlock you receive cards. Next unlock buildings. But you have everything. But I do need to connect every building. I see. Well, in that case, connect you. And I think we would like to connect you too. Just a little short rail, so we don't need to use the cards there. And let's bring you there. Lovely jubbly, as they say in the East End. New buildings. Bam, bam. New cards. And another one. So over here we have a city that wants that stuff. So firstly we would want to connect the fishery to our network. 55. Get the other dairy farm in. We use cheap bridges to come up here. So that's already on the network now. I don't actually need to loop it to this one, although it's like very hard not to OCD wise, but trying to save money. I'm like, just connect it up. And then we want to bring it to here. Lovely looking city. Look at that, a place in the desert. I've just remembered that this has different biomes. So maybe in the next, maybe this is our next land. We're going to be moving into the desert. That's cool. And then we'll use rails to save a little bit of money. Oh, don't need a station. No. There you go. Connects it all up, right? Still some buildings. Wait. Ah, you're not connected. There you go. Nice. Finish the first region. So where do we go to next? It's got to be the desert looking at that city, isn't it? Oh man, perfect. 3 of 3. Sunforged Sands. Oh, you can even see them here. Sunforged Sands, so the desert next. Riverbend Woods. Flint Hills. The Golden Dunes, or Dunes as you might say. Evening Star Valley. You say Dune or Dune? Loved that movie. I started reading the book after that. It's really good. I bought like a really pretty copy of it. Came slightly damaged. Returned one of them. Next one came slightly damaged as well. God damn it, Amazon. Just gonna go buy books in person from now on at local bookstores. If a new railroad supplies multiple buildings at once, you earn extra stack bonus money. This requires you to connect buildings in an illogical order. Hang on, let me read that again, because sometimes I don't pay attention. If a new railroad supplies multiple buildings at once, you earn extra stack bonus money. Okay, requires you to connect buildings in an illogical order. Give it a try. Create the largest stack bonus, connecting the steelworks last. Right. Here we are in the desert. It's like Wild West railroads now, isn't it? So we've got an iron mine to a tools factory. Make the tools. Oh, and what's this down here? The coal mine. Okay. Wait, you guys already have stations, do you? Or you're telling me where to put the stations? Ah, okay. Tell me where to put them. It's a tutorial. Okay. Well, to get down from here, we have to use a bridge, so we use cheap bridges to come into there. And then you connect here with a cheap rail. Now we connect the steelworks to there. Not with a bridge. Not with a bridge, sir. There you go. Ring. I see. So the steelworks being like this map's cities, and those are its requirements. So if it was on a city map, you would connect the city last. You make sure you've got all of your bread and everything else, the railway's running, and then boom, hit it on the city. Stack bonus. I get it. Hopefully. I think. Say it with confidence, Morph, it's fine. Now try it yourself. So there's the steelworks. So we want to connect up all the other three first. So come here and here. And this one we would like see, I'm cutting off that, but we'll go around the back end. That's fine. We'll go around the back. So we then connect that with cheap rails to make it 43. So we now have a network of 3. At which point, a cheap bridge across is, that's going to be 92 total, and if avoiding using a bridge, 77. Stack. 25%. And there's the cities. And some water pumps. And some new cards. I was expecting those water pumps to just pop up out of nowhere. Cheap bridge up to there. So you're looking for water and tools, which we should have on this network, right? I know that's a bit wonk, but bear with me. And that city needs the same. Where we want to have the station here. Gonna need to use cheap bridges down to that, and then we may need to come up with cheap rail is the only thing. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to turn that corner or not. If I come here, can I do it? Maybe. Cheap bridge down to the water pump. Yes. And then cheap rail to connect us. Watch the camel to the network for a complete circuit. You're not getting tools. Oh, wait, no, the tool factory is connected, isn't it? Tools. Why are you not getting tools? Because you only produce one, right? So this one, does it need to be connected to the original tools factory over here? I think. To complete. He's got a brain sometimes. He's got a brain sometimes. How satisfying. Bonus. Heavy freight train. Consume card. Goods make 50% more money. Money. Okay. Coal mine. Iron mine. And then the steelworks is there. So first things first. Connect you two up. So I mean, doing that cuts me off on that side anyway, so let me connect them there. So we're getting coal and the iron mine on the network. And let's go ahead and spin this down to the water pump. And we need to connect the steelworks. Oh, and the tools factory. Right, so... like the music change too. Up here. Beautiful. That's beautiful. I wish I had cheap rail, but we don't. And then we're going to connect this. Can't... there we go. That's better. Let's use cheap bridge. Should get a stack, right? Probably should have used the heavy freight train card on that there. Didn't think it would... I was sort of thinking I was going to do it when it connected to the city, but then didn't quite go that way. Now I just need to connect this to the network. So I'll use cheap rail, cheap bridge, slap it on there. Should have used one of those cards again. Why am I... this is me playing an RPG and sitting on potions for the entire game. I just need to use things. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Really getting into it now, aren't we? Look at this city. We have iron mines, coal mines, tools factory, iron mines, steelworks, okay. How do we want to start this? So in terms of the stack's going to hit when we hit the steelworks, right? Which needs coal and ore. So let's connect these. And bring this up here. See if we can do it with the money. So that's now a network of steel, of coal, and 2 iron mines into a tools factory. So if we connect. We need to connect this to the network. And you to the network. Blocked. Blocked. To go down. Okay. Rum pum 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 pum. 2 water pumps to the city. I wonder, I may need to connect this a little bit cheekily here. By letting it across. Good thing I had the money to do that. And then to this city, Simple connection. So it's like you can still do it, but obviously your thinking is going to be, how do you maximize keeping all of your money and stuff, right? You need tools. Okay, so how do I connect the other tools? Would that be by connecting this other network to our existing network? And that costs more than I have. Wait, if it goes there, it connects the networks, right? Yeah, you have tools and water now. There you go. Good job. Nicely done. This is really satisfying. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed Station to Station. Once again, if you want to check it out for yourself, there is a link in the description. And I thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.